Okay, guys, welcome back. So, as you can see, we are about to have a fight with the Goths, though a small bit of explanation I think is required. As you can see, the Goths are up here in the top right, and I think this is where we left them last time after we beat them on this bridge here. I had the army that was on that bridge move to Aquinicum to replenish and restock, while the garrison just kind of stands outside, but still within reinforcement range. The problem is that they actually still had quite a few armies here. So what I did was I had Toldilla take his army, which was somewhere down here, and move it so that it was within range of a couple of the armies, but only a couple of them. The idea hoping that I could lure a couple of them to attack him, and then we could destroy those couple of armies, and just try to whittle down this force a bit. As you can see, we have succeeded. Their faction leader, we'll just say that's Neva. I assume that's a silent C. Neva has come down here and attacked, so that's the battle we're going to fight now. Of course, this is going to be a bit interesting because they actually have double the cavalry archers that we have. Now, ours are better because of the armor and weapon and experience upgrades, but still, I don't think that will necessarily be a good matchup to have 2-on-1. But we're going to still try and do our standard thing of having our cavalry archers just, expend their ammunition. But then once it comes time for, a melee fight, we might just have to have all of our cavalry just charge them and try and pin some of them down. Their infantry aren't too good, well, except for the 2 chosen warrior units, which I think actually are pretty good. But hopefully, obviously we've got some really great infantry ourselves. Just as a reminder, Toldilla's the elite army. He's got good, really heavy cavalry here that could actually stand in a melee fight. The Hun or the steppe heavy spearmen are basically the equivalent of the heavy legionnaires of the Roman factions. So it's not like we'll lose or anything, but I want to try and keep our casualties to a minimum so we could fight more of these armies. So, let's get right into the battle then. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. So we've got all of our spearmen in the front in loose formation, the cavalry archers behind them in loose formation, and then the regular cavalry behind them. Basically, now we need to just see what the enemy is going to do. Let's move these cavalry archers over here. What we may need to do is actually just kind of have our infantry charge forward here. Oh, okay, actually go back into loose formation. Alright, let's see if we can get some cavalry out here to maybe try and encircle them. I think the edge of the map is probably somewhere, yeah, over there. So if we can, trap them in place, that would be grand. Oh, you guys don't lure them away. Go over here, over here. Wow, my archers are actually, slaughtering these guys. Oh, where are you guys going? Get over here. What are you guys doing? Get over here. Oh, wow, we like obliterated that unit. All right, well, you know what? You guys come back over here. Let's put all of our spearmen out of loose formation. Oh. All right, you get over here. Oh, but it looks like we're going to catch them. Grant. Okay, good. All right, stop firing at will. Get out of loose formation. Kind of get over here, I guess. Okay, now you guys come over here and shoot at those cavalry archers. So you guys come back over here. Oh, hey, they're actually like, oh, that's the warlord. That's not, that is not a unit of, that is not a unit of cavalry archers.
Is a coward leading a tribe of cowards. He runs from battle. The enemy king is dead. Now his men will shake with fear.
Okay, you guys get over here and help these guys, because they're going to need it. Actually, why don't we have our heavy cavalry charge these guys in the rear too, because, yep, these guys are getting absolutely pummeled. Alright, looks like they've only got one group of cavalry archers left. Or no, they've got two, but that one's routing. Alright, you guys get over there. Oh, that's the edge of the map. Okay, well, I guess that just kind of is what it is then. You guys stop firing at will.
The enemy flee from the field like frightened goats. Hunt them down and slay them all.
Those guys are already off the map. Those are my own guys. Guys, get over there. Yes, run if you can. Alright, we did take an unfortunate number of casualties. I mean, not a ton. In fact, most of these units have lost less than 10, except for that unit there, which has lost quite a bit. And that unit there, which has lost about a quarter of its unit. The cavalry archers are doing surprisingly well.
This is a great victory! The cries of dying enemies are sweet music to our warriors.
You see, I expected that because the enemy had so many cavalry archers of their own, that my cavalry archers would take quite a lot of damage, but I guess those Those weapon and armor and experience upgrades really, really helped, because my cavalry archers decimated theirs in all of their engagements and didn't take a lot of casualties in return. In fact, here, let's see. Hunnic archers, they each took out... Oh, actually, a couple of the units... Oh, these must have been the guys on the left flank. They didn't do as well. They didn't have as many enemies to fight in the first place. But the guys on the right flank, holy smokes, look at those casualties. Warlord did well. A couple of the Hunnic cavalry units did well. Again, I imagine these guys were the guys on the right flank, because the guys on the left didn't have as much to do. See, who did the most damage to us? The Warlord. Not surprising. He attacked one of the heavy spearmen units in the rear, I think. And of course, their cavalry archers basically did the most damage, other than him. All right, but anyways, that's one army down, so let's take this back to the campaign map. Oh, well, that's interesting. Very interesting, actually. I could try and retreat back, but I don't know that I want to, because I think he'll be able to... He might be able to chase me down, and I'd rather have my army here able to back me up. In fact, it looks like they've been retrained from their time in the settlement. See, the thing is that I'd rather just straight up fight them, though, with this army, than have it come on the field as reinforcements. Because, I mean, this army is crap here. Yeah, I guess he'll be stuck there, so that would probably be fine, because you see how he's right next to the city? That means he won't be able to advance beyond there. What I would be worried about, though, is if one of these other armies was able to, like if it had the movement points, to just kind of go around and attack him wherever he retreats to. You see, that's one thing I didn't check. I actually don't know how far they can move. Like, I know they can move this far because of the road, but there isn't really a road here. All right, well, you know what? We're just going to try and retreat then.
Run!
Hooray! Well, I say hooray. Look at all of those, look at all those Gothic armies that are now surrounding Aquinicum. In fact, he can't leave. The army can't leave. Because if he, like, tries to attack one of these, I'm pretty sure all the others will be involved in the fight. So we might be able to have Toldilla attack from the rear. Looks like he might be able to reach, like, that army there. Alright, but anyways, we've got some other things to take care of here on the campaign map before I show those battles to you guys. Really quickly, before I let you go, I think I already talked about... Yeah, this was Elak's army. His was the one here on the bridge, and again, they came over here to get retrained, which they did. So his army's ready to go again after it got beat up a bit in that battle. Let's see, what else? I don't think anything else has happened over here on this side of the Empire. Of the Great Hunnic Empire. One thing that has happened is, of course, we took Mediolanum in the last episode. At least I think it was the last episode. And so it turns out it's actually just one turn from Mediolanum to Ravenna. So Digis has actually besieged. He actually started besieging Ravenna last turn. So he's actually ready to take it this turn. So that's another fight that we're going to have to show you guys. But again, first, we have some other things to do on the campaign map. So I will bring you guys back once we are ready to fight those battles. Okay, guys. Welcome back. So I did everything I needed to do on the campaign map, of course. Now, we do have one battle for sure to fight. After looking at the situation up here, I'm not 100% sure how many battles we can actually fight here. Yes. I would like Toldilla to try and attack Amalric here in the back, and it looks like we might be able to reach him, though I'm not entirely sure that we can. That'll be a little unfortunate if we can't, though, because then I would basically need Elac. Well, I guess not need, but if we were to fight any battles, we would have Elac come out and try and fight someone, but depending on which way he goes, it's not exactly ideal. If I have him attack to the west, I would draw in these 3 Gothic armies with no reinforcements, which I don't think would end particularly well for him. If we went to the east, we would draw in these 2 Gothic armies, which is a little better. Well, actually, it's not really better, though, because this army is like fuller than these 2 put together, so I think that would be the same situation. If I have him attack south, I actually think that would still involve all 3 of these Gothic armies here. So I'm actually not entirely sure how we're going to do this if Toldilla can't just attack Amalric here. Then again, I don't know how many armies that would bring in. I think it's like a square based on his position. And I think that these 2 armies would fall within that square. So it would kind of be like 3 on 2, because then I think I would also draw in my garrison from Aquinicum if I did that. But anyway, we'll come back to that. We need to see if Toldilla can even like start a fight in that direction. And we also may need to divide up these battles depending on how long they take to make them fit neatly into episodes. So anyway, the first thing we're going to do then is we're going to take Ravenna from the Romans. They don't have a huge garrison or anything, though they did manage to train up some Plumbatari. So let's just get in there and eliminate them. Oh, and it's a lovely night battle, too. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. Now, I have to admit, my plan has changed a little bit since before the pre-deployment screen anyways. I was going to have all 4 of my siege towers move towards the walls, and I had some pretty good spots, actually. I think these 2 could have gone up here without being attacked or just being barely attacked by the city walls there. And again, the same with these guys. I think they would have gotten some damage from this tower here, and actually these guys probably would have been able to just go up too without any issues. In fact, maybe I should send them up anyways. And anyway, the reason I wanted them all up there was because I thought the Plumbatari would be on the walls here. And remember last time when we fought the, was the Komitatenses? I can't remember which city it was now. But remember how we fought them on the wall? And it took quite a bit of our unit strength with the swordsmen here to actually beat them up and take them off the wall. I was afraid that that was going to be the case again, so I wanted all of these units to get up on the walls. But it turns out the Plumbatari are actually in the center of the settlement, so we're going to take the walls uncontested. And if we're going to take the walls uncontested, then I guess there's no reason to, I guess, send towers up anywhere where they'll actually be attacked. So, you guys can just kind of drop your equipment and then get over here with the rest of the infantry. All right, but anyway, and I see, yes, there is a cavalry unit over here. But anyway, oh, Equites Sagittarii. These guys are actually archers, cavalry archers, so they could actually fire at us once we get up on the walls. They're not standing in a spot where I think the towers can fire at them once we take them. But anyway, not much of interest is going to happen now. We're just, again, going to take the walls mostly unopposed, because, again, they're cavalry archers here, so we'll probably take some casualties. But anyway, I will just bring you guys back once the walls are taken, and perhaps we have started to engage some of the enemies here. Okay, guys, welcome back. So we have taken the gate and that tower over there. The towers actually don't appear to be shooting at the Equites here, which is a little unfortunate, because it means our guys on the walls are being shot. But the spearmen are now pouring through the gate, so we have that. We will take the gates from you, and they're still firing their arrows. Not to be, you know, a Debbie Downer or anything, but, yeah, there we go. You guys do realize you're being attacked by spearmen, right? And there they go. All right, that eliminated much of that unit there. Oh, we still got another guy. All right, and then there's the Sarmatian Auxilia. That's going to be a pain in the butt. Let's see, 3 units here, and can we get like 4 units here? We can. Oh, great, and now they're going to fire arrows at us, and we can't fire back because we don't have any archers of our own in the settlement yet. Okay, but it looks like they're fully retreating, so that should be fine. All right, so after a brief struggle at the gates, we have taken, well, the walls, and we'll be moving towards the center of the settlement soon. But once again, that's probably going to be a couple of minutes, so I will bring you guys back once more as soon as battle is joined again. Okay, guys, welcome back. So we have some of our spearmen charging forward here to go to the center, mostly because the enemy seems to be leaving to attack my guys that are over here now. I basically was going to have another force kind of go around this way, while cavalry archers were going to go around all of the other ways. But, yeah, the Plumbatari are definitely charging in this direction. Guess what we'll do is we'll... Here, swordsmen, take this tower, or these towers as well. And we're going to have our cavalry kind of move over here so that they're a little more out of the way. Right, and it looks like having our spearmen get over here has made sure that these guys are going to stick around, which is good. I want them to stick around. You guys get over here now. You guys get over here and back these guys up. Actually, you know what? You guys go around this way. We already have a cavalry archer unit over here. Oh, here, just get over here. Alright, then we'll have the general and the heavy cavalry get over here. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, actually, wait. You know what I should have done? You guys get over here. And you guys back up over here. Just disengage. You guys stop firing.
Dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
Can I not have you guys get in the center of the settlement? Okay, there we go. Okay, those guys are horse archers, so why don't you fire at them, actually? See, the idea is that I want the Plumbatari to, like, come out and attack either this unit or, like, these guys here. And then we can attack them, like, in the rear. You guys fire at those guys there. And you guys are already firing at them. Very good. You guys take care of them. And the Plumbatari are very, very slowly coming forward. Maybe I should have these guys fire on them after all. Oh, except they're not going to. Oh well. Oh, and there are no more enemies here in the center of the settlement. Wait, yes there is. There's 2 guys left, so Warlord's bodyguard can take them out. Oh, the Plumbatari are coming back. You guys, lock them. And we'll have the general and the Hunnic heavy cavalry get over here, and I guess we grabbed the archer too, but that's fine. Oh, wait. No. Over here is where the entrance to the center of the settlement is. All right, all of you guys fire at will, and why don't you line up over here? And let's see, the general, why don't you get right behind your spearmen? Oh, I probably should have had the spearmen over here chase them. Just so that we could attack them in the rear, you know. Oh, actually, it would be better if we had the Hunnic heavy cavalry up here as well. Oh, they're throwing spears at someone. Who are they throwing at? Probably the spearmen directly in their front. Alright, you guys stop firing. Shaken, defeat is a distinct possibility. Wavering, yes, come on. Flee for your lives. Now, these guys are going to take a while to get over here, to be honest. Oh, here comes the cavalry. There we go. And we should be able to get all of them before they come back to the center of the settlement.
We need fight no more. The enemy are in full flight, and the victory is yours.
Yes, the victory is ours, though I think we suffered more casualties than I thought we would. Let's see, the Plumbatari definitely did the most damage. I think they were throwing darts at some of my spearmen over there. I wish I had thought of letting them come forward first, rather than engaging them first and then realizing, oh, hey, we probably should try and catch them in a pincer movement, but I didn't think of it right away, which is unfortunate. I don't think we would have suffered as many casualties if I had thought of that quickly enough. Yeah, I guess all the casualties and everything are which units did the best are basically as expected. The swordsmen did nothing because they had no opposition to fight. The warlord and the Hunnic heavy cavalry did pretty good. Spearmen did very well. Alright, but anyway, let's take this back to the campaign map. Alright, so just like with Mediolanum, even with a full stack army, the population does not like us, and they admittedly do have quite a lot of people in there. So I think it's time to kill the dissenters. And there we have it. Look at how happy they are now to see us. There we go, much better. Alright, and we should be able to retrain all of our casualties in a settlement like this, I think. Actually, can we get... we do not have any sort of archery buildings, so not the cavalry archers. Alright, but anyway, that's one battle, and I think that battle lasted long enough that combined with the last bit of footage, that should make an episode. I guess if it doesn't, then you guys will know, even though I don't in this moment, because you'll see that the runtime still has a bit to go. But I believe this is where the episode will end, because I am going to cut it here now just in case these battles last for a bit. So I will either see you guys next time, or I'll see you in just a moment or two if this episode continues on further.